Where were you born?
I was born in Monterrey, Mexico.
Monterrey.
Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico. Yes.
Were you raised there?
Yes, I was raised there.
Till what age?
I was 26 years old when I
26 years old.
yes
Okay.
when I came to this country. So I was there all that time.
And at that time, did you speak any English at all?
I did not speak any English
At all?
At all. I didn't.
Till you were 26.
Yes, I started when I got here. I stayed home because I didn't have anything to do. I didn't know anything about this country, so I was bored at home because I didn't have. I didn't have to do anything because my husband was working, making good money, and so I told him, I'm very bored. I need to do something. So he said, go to school.
Good.
And I started going to adult school to learn English, and that was in 1973 when it happened. Yes.
That is great.
Yes.
I like the determination.
Yeah. So at that age, you came here to the U.S. once you were already married.
Yes.
And what was the reason?
My husband came here to work because in Mexico he was not able to get a good job, and he came to try to see what was an opportunity for him at his kind of things that he knows to do, and he found a good job here. Yes.
That was
Yeah. So he didn't want to go back. He wanted to stay for 1 year here. So after 1 year, he said, "No, I'm gonna stay longer." And so he called me to come here and be with him. And so I came in 1973, August of 1973. Yes. So it was 26 years old.
So you've been here since you were 26?
Yes.
Continually? Okay.
Yes.
What about like your culture? Can you tell me a little about like your traditions or beliefs or anything?
Yes. Well, we were raised as Catholics. That was my beliefs. My parents, my elderlies. I have my great grandmother was a Christian, and some of her brothers, and the rest of my family were Catholics. And so we were raised in that we did, but we didn't practice it. We went to church once a year, like only on Easter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like
Christmas.
yeah.
no,
A wedding.
Yes, and that's why. But we were raised with good moral values. We honor like the Ten Commandments, even though we didn't learn that, they didn't teach it, that we knew that they were.
They were prayers.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So you were 26 when you came here.
Yes.
I'm sure that there was a lot of challenges. What was the most thing that was challenging for you when you came to the States, different from Mexico?
It was everything. I was very scared of the
Migration?
yes, mainly immigration, but when I saw police officers on back of the bus, because we had to ride the bus, we didn't have a car when we came here. And so every time when I saw a police car behind the bus, I said, there's a police
They're coming for me.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, it was very, very hard for me, difficult for me. And besides the language, I didn't speak any English, so I didn't understand anything. I couldn't go to the stores. My husband worked all day long, and I stayed home. I stayed in the place where we lived all day long by myself.
So how long did it take you to be able to communicate, like the English? You
It
went
was,
to school?
I think, within a year.
Within a year?
Yeah, because I went all day long,
Mm-hmm.
and then in the evening when my husband came home, he ate, he took a bath, and he rested a little bit, and then we went to school together for one more class. So I went to school since it opened until it closed like at 2:30 or so.
That's very good.
yes.
I know people that have been here in the U.S. for years and they still can't communicate or still feel.
My
feel
husband is
afraid.
one of them. He doesn't understand a word, nothing.
Oh, really?
Well, one thing is because he can hear.
Okay.
Yes.
You're there to help.
Yes, I'm his translator.
That's awesome. That's very
Yes, so that's how I went to school. And after I learned a little bit of English. They offered me a job in a school, a private school. So I was there like watching the kids in the playground.
So when you actually were able to speak the language, there were opportunities for you to work.
Yeah, I was barely speaking English. I didn't speak it well, but yes,
So
yes.
there's a big difference between Mexico and here in America. What are they? Besides the language, besides the
Everything, the way you I mean the streets, everything is different. Here the things are more organized, like the streets, the communication for people to have to go places, everything is so different. I had a niece visiting us last December. She stayed here a month and a half. And she was, everywhere we went, she was, oh, wow,
Amazing.
this is incredible, how nice everything is, how the streets, the cars go on the line. In
Oh yeah, the driving.
Yes, I mean, it's crazy.
They obey the rules.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. Yes, there's stops and they tell you where to turn or where not to turn, and all those things. I mean, those are things that are very different, and it's hard for us.
So
Right
do you
away.
think you have adapted to what is in America,
I have.
but you haven't forgotten what is in Mexico?
No, not at all.
What are the things that you really like in Mexico that is here? in
Family.
that you-
Family is the number one
Tell
thing.
me about the family. What about the family?
Well, the family is, we always share about the things that we do in Mexico. Like on Mother's Day, we celebrate Mother's Day. And also another big celebration that we have is Dia de Muertos. Like we make food, lots of food, different foods, and we go to the pantheon. What is the pantheon?
Cemetery.
The cemetery. We go. We do like picnics there. Every family is around the
The grave.
It's like
and
a
in the
feast.
grave. Yes.
It's like a fiesta.
Yes.
Mhm.
And
Honoring.
we have all the foods that we like or the person that are gone they used to eat, and we cook those things for them. So my grandparents, my everybody
Yeah.
come to visit and to get together
Yeah,
and
that's
a very-
celebrate have that celebration. And also Mother's Day is celebrated big.
Very special.
So do you think like if you would, how many years have you been living here in the U.S. since you came? Since
46.
46.
Yes.
Since then, when do you think have you like you kind of have adapted to the American like
Yes.
Lifestyle.
Yes.
Yes. So do you think if you go back to Mexico, will you struggle?
I think I will. I feel like I was born here. More
Well,
than
is that-
yes,
is that how
yes,
you feel?
yes. Because I always I'm around like North American people. Like I work at the North American school. It was a private school. People that rich people took their kids there, and so I work with those kind of people. Then I came here to Glendora, and the neighborhood was North American.
Yes.
Mostly white people.
Yes.
So you adapted.
And yes, and my church where we go to church is also only speaking English.
So besides family, what is it that you miss? Do you miss the food there, the preparation?
Little bit, yeah, not food, not much. Yeah, we were raised in a very humble lifestyle, and so
Humble
we didn't
lifestyle.
have, yes, we didn't have much food, like fancy food and things like that, no. Yes.
How is the health system there? Like, let's say, for example, when you have a problem with your teeth.
Yes.
How is it there?
It's also very bad. So we didn't have many dentists there. Probably was one
Really?
office. Yes, we didn't have any. We didn't have like the 6 month routine. No.
Pretty common.
When we got a toothache, we had to go to the dentist, and he will.
Just pull it.
That would
no
be the only
treatment.
option.
Yes.
Now, is that only like in general all Mexico? Or
No, it was where I live. I don't know the places. I imagine in Monterrey is different because it's a big city and they have the school and for dentists.
Now it's different than how it
Yes,
was then.
and even in my small town where I was raised, they have a doctor that does all kinds of dental work like here.
So if you would have an issue like regarding your dental care,
Yeah.
will you personally will you rather see a dentist here in the U.S. or in Mexico, and
Oh.
why?
I will do it here.
Here.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
One thing is because of my health.
Mm-hmm.
I had a stroke and they had to be
Yeah,
careful
one-
when they do any kind of treatment. They had to be careful.
Pre-medicated.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, they had to. When I go see my dentist here, she has to call my doctor and talk to him, and he has to
Yes.
okay it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He has to okay it.
That's-
So you
But
feel in
it-
a certain way more secure with the system here in
Yes.
in
And-
U.S.
Yes, and besides that, if we have to follow up, it's costly
Yeah.
having to go there.
That's important.
Yes, so it's gonna be the same
Mhm.
doing it here than doing it in Mexico to save money wise. Like if it's not worth going there for a dentist. If I was there and I had to do it, I will do it, but not because of saving money.
I
Yeah.
have one more question for you.
Yes.
So what is something that you've held on from your culture that you wish to carry on to future generations?
I think honoring elderly or honoring parents, that's something that I would like my grandchildren to continue. Like when I was growing up, like if my grandparents or my uncles that were old came in, I would get up and salute them within this form and kiss their hands.
Yeah.
It was like
my
a
mom said
reverence,
that.
like yes, it was. And when the kids come home, they come to us and they kiss us and they respect us, they honor us. Sometimes they try to raise their voice. I said, no, I'm your grandma, you respect me.
Yes.
That's the way I was raised, and I would like them to continue that.
That's